Chinese currency rate hikes put Russia in the crosshairs. In an effort to profit from their neighbor's weak currency, Chinese banks have recently hiked the yuan-ruble exchange rate, creating more difficulties for Russian enterprises who do business with China. According to the Moscow Times, Chinese banks are selling the currency at a premium of 13 rubles per yuan, even though the yuan presently fetches 12.07 rubles at the Russian central bank's exchange rate. Since Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022, the ruble has been weak due to Western sanctions, capital flight, and lower export revenue. As a result, the government has relied significantly on the yuan for cross-border settlements with China's no-limits cooperation and other countries. But its reliance on outside lenders has made it more susceptible to exploitation. Large and small banks alike in China have noticed the increased exchange rates. From 12.3 rubles per yuan at last week's end, the state-owned Bank of China has increased it to 13.09 rubles per yuan. After temporarily blocking Russian payments in June due to U.S. secondary sanctions on trade with Russian businesses, the Bank of China resumed processing them in late July. The Moscow Times spoke with a Russian importer who said that the resumption of transactions has been uneventful and sluggish, and that certain Russian businesses, including electrical appliances, are still not included because of the sanctions imposed by the U.S. over their possible support for Putin's military machine. The ruble's demise has been good for more than just Chinese banks. A number of percentage points over the market rate, Mongolia and Turkey have been exchanging rubles for yuan for some time. Everyone takes advantage of the opportunity to make money on our terrible circumstances, said an analyst at Moscow-based investment banking business Sberbank CIB, according to the news site. Following the Moscow Exchange's listing on the U.S. Office of Foreign Assets Control's (OFAC) currency list, trading in the dollar, euro, and Hong Kong dollar ceased, adding insult to injury for Russia's currency. The OFAC licenses that gave financial institutions more time to wind down their dealings with MOEX ran out on Tuesday, after reaching a record high of $240 billion in 2023. Trade between China and Russia has slowed considerably this year due to sanctions. To make matters worse, Russian importers are still reporting delayed or refused payments. On Monday, the Russian tabloid Izvestia cited business executives to say that up to 98% of Chinese banks are refusing direct payments in Chinese yuan from Russia.